Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Jo. This is our new moon in Capricorn reading for December 29, 2016. And I will be posting the most potent times for you at the end of the video and in the memo. Thank you everyone who's been sharing. Thank you everyone who's been subscribing. Welcome new subscribers. And thank you for everyone who's been with me from the beginning to help my channel grow exponentially this year. I am so grateful to you one and all. So with this new moon reading, we know it's time for us to plant seeds of our desires. Now with Capricorn, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is the benefic that makes us work for things before we get it. And I don't mean like hard work only, physical, third dimensional reality, which it does for many of us. But it does talk about working hard at manifesting to make your life easier. It talks about you really planning out long term, okay? It talks about structure and form. So with whatever your belief system is or truth that rings out to you for whatever a great foundation of structure and form is, and not the reform of the old paradigms necessarily, is for where you want to plant your seeds in to give strength. Like think of it actually as dirt. You know, since it's an earth sign, okay, Capricorn, planting the seeds in the dirt, okay, loving it, nurturing it after tilling the soil and giving it fertilization, watching it grow and grow and grow, caring for it, loving it until it bears fruit. That's the same thing with the new moon and planting the seeds. So with this earth sign, let us think of this time with Capricorn and Saturn, of all the hard work you've done, everything you did with whatever the reform and structure told you had to do. You have to work hard to have money, money doesn't grow on trees, all that old crap that didn't work for you in this year or the past years. And let's look to set up your own new paradigm. You make your own system of government and belief with spirit. You set this paradigm down for yourself and form your own basis. So let's clear the soil. Let's remove the weeds. Okay, let's prep our bed in this winter and in the southern hemisphere in your summer to plant the seeds of our desires. Okay, to watch it grow now. So over this next 2-week period, let's work on manifesting using our physical third dimensional reality, because this is an earth sign. It is about third dimension. So let's use our body, mind, heart, and soul, okay, in this vessel to manifest the seeds of the things that we're planting. So we get things going for this 2017 that's coming. So again, we have, this is our Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. We got this again. We keep getting this acorn's invitation. So I guess Spirit's kind of in our face. The elementals are trying to tell us again. With this card, number 17 is the number of immortality. So we know that we are a life energy that always is and always will be. Like we plant seeds, the seeds grow. Whatever bears fruit drops back into the ground. The cycle begins over and over again. That's what you and I are in this cycle. So with Acorn's invitation, we're looking at touch, exchange, and connection. Now this card actually does talk about the physical body. All right. Maybe some people are uncomfortable with that, but let's look at it in a way that you are comfortable. Loving yourself, taking care of your vessel, yes. Feeding it healthy, nutritious sustenance. Respecting the life that gave itself for you to sustain your body. Being grateful for the earth. You see how he touches the earth? He lays his hand on the earth. Give thanks and praise for this very planet that we live on, that we live and breathe in. So this card is talking about our immortality and our oneness with the earth and all things, all the elements we are part of. That is all wholeness. So right now with this new moon, it looks like a lot of you want to have either someone to help nurture you, someone to help you nurture yourself, or for you to take better care of yourself and your vessel, or having someone to share your vessel with. Some of us are looking for love. Some of us are looking for a healthy, loving relationship. Some of us are looking for a relationship in spirit that we want to have, better psychic abilities, better ways of taking care of ourselves, our family, our children, our loved ones. Maybe you're responsible for people in your life and you take care of them. Maybe you act like a nurse or a doctor with people, or a teacher, or someone who helps care for and is service to others in this physical reality. So at this time, it's looking for you to take care of yourself. Maybe you need a little downtime, especially with the holidays in the Americas. People go crazy for the holidays. They start putting out Christmas decorations in September, along with the Halloween and Thanksgiving. It's unbelievable. It's all commercialism and money making. But you're running around since then to now, and it's winding down. So even though I'm recording this prior to Christmas in Americas, this is for our new moon. Let's start with this now, okay? Slow yourself down, just like winter slows down to a halt and all things go back to the earth, okay, in a dormancy. You need to wind yourself down right now. Take some salt baths, take a nap, take a siesta in the afternoon. Go get a pedicure or manicure. Guys, get a massage. Get on that bike and take a ride if you like to do a run or something. Just escape and give yourself some downtime and peace. And in the southern hemisphere, it is summer for you. Things have come back into bloom. But still, give yourself some downtime. Okay, give yourself some relaxation. If you're out in the sun, if you're out in the woods, go walking around. Give your body some grounding and stability. And be grateful again for this beautiful earth that we live in. Without it, we wouldn't be able to survive. No air, no water, no land. We wouldn't last very long at all. Now we have Story Keeper, and this is tell your story, legacy, write your wisdom. Number 4. So this is something we were looking for completion in. Okay, what do you need to do to get these things going in your life that you're planting the seed for whatever it is? Because you know what you're manifesting. This is a general reading. But we're talking about Spirit is still saying whatever you're looking to manifest, which is love, money, car, house, it doesn't matter. You need to nurture yourself and take better care of yourself in order to make these things happen. Because if your energy is askew and you are not aligned with that which you wish manifest, it's not going to come. And even if it comes, it may not be in the best version of what you want. So work on keeping yourself grounded, stable, your chakra, your prana, your meridians, your auric field. Cleanse and purge yourself and take care of yourself. And then here it's saying, again, with Story Keeper, what stories are you telling? Oh, I have a hard life. My life is miserable. I always have to work hard. No things that I do, nothing that I do ever brings me the best. I always hit a brick wall. I always have yada, yada, yada. Do you hear it? I bet you're saying it out loud. And even if you aren't saying it out loud, you're thinking it. And you see how you're sitting here with the book and reading the book? And it's an obelisk-like throne. This is going upward. It's almost like the energy, that masculine energy of the wand that goes upward, sending your thoughts up from the crown chakra. The prana goes through earth to you and out. So let's see what we need to do here. We need to rewrite the story. The old story sucks. I say that about myself too. The old story sucks. I want to write a new ending. I want to write my own happily ever after. This is the time to do this. This is what you really need to be working on to get what you want. You need to start rewriting your story. You need to start with the thought in your head. Right there is where it begins. Because every thought that you ever had comes true in one way or another. And if it doesn't fully manifest, it is sending out vibrational energies that interfere with everything else that you want. Those waves that's going on, that's like Uranus, all those electrical waves. And believe me, this ties into Uranus retrograde is ending on the 29th. We've had a 5.5-month retrograde of Uranus in Aries, and it's ending on the day of the new moon in Capricorn. So that's all that electrical energy. So whatever you've been working on the last 5.5 months, that things have come to you out of the blue, thoughts, ideas, wanting freedom, new social groups, and maybe even organizations you got involved with, whatever it is, it's coming to a halt before it goes direct. So that electrical energy has been flowing through you these last 5.5 months. So hopefully you've been introspective and looking at, what is it that I need to be electrified in my life? Is it my energy? Is it my body? Is it my thoughts, my words? Where do you need to send out great new waves, great new energy? And it starts in your body. It starts with your thought and the way you speak, the way you feel, the way you act, okay? So write a new story. Let go of what was. Be grateful for whatever happened, even if it wasn't the best for you, or even if you felt it was horrible. Where did you learn from it? What did you grow? You're still here. Look how strong you are. Look how determined you are. And that's Capricornia. Determination, diligence, reliability, resolute, okay? And whatever they want, and recognition for their hard work and dedication. So I want you to put your hard work and dedication into your head, that pretty little head of yours. Get yourself going with positive, loving thoughts. Write a new story. Write your new ending. Write your own new happily ever after, whatever that entails. Now, start that now, as planting the seeds. Okay? See how everything looks dormant here, as if it is a wintry type of situation? Even for the Southern Hemisphere, you know when this happens for you. It's very dormant. This is the time for you to plant the seeds. This is a solid foundation. You can point anything up to Spirit, in the unseen, the universe, whatever you call God, your higher self, and bring it into manifest. So work on that right now. Put all that concentration, like she has in thought, into your book, and write the new story. Writing down is very good too. We have a Mercury retrograde going on right now till January 8th. That's an excellent thing for you to do. While you're being introspective, write down in the book what new life you're going to have. And don't ask Spirit. Just say it. It's time for it to come to me now. It's okay for it to come to me now. Make it positive for you. Make it positive. Make it positive. So let's see now. With the secret path, we have an irresistible pull down to a distant path, ley lines, and mystical traditions. Number 44 are the numbers of the archangels. I don't know if a lot of you see fours. I see numbers in multiples, 11s, 44, or 4444. Anything like that that you see repeated numbers, you know Spirit is trying to get your attention. And what we're trying to get your attention with right now is what's blocking you is your own energy. Okay, you need to clean out and purge your energy. Do a nice smudge on yourself. Get some white sage and do a gentle smudge. If you don't like the smell of sage, I get it. But how about some lavender? Burn some lavender incense or some sandalwood. Okay, you want to purge all of the negative energy that's in your house. Open the windows, clear out the air. Open the windows when you're smudging. You know, give thanks and praise to the elements and the four corners of the earth, God, Source, and say, I release all negative energy, go now. Because they have to go when you say so. Go now, go now. It's time for you to purge all of the negative energy, and it's time for you to recharge yourself and re-energize yourself. Walk around in holy places and sacred spaces. If you're a religious person, go to whatever your chapel or temple or church is and sit there and pray. Sit there and meditate. Even sit on the grounds of a holy space. You know, in all parts of the world, you know where your holy places are and your holy lands. The first people have holy lands. Go to those places and meditate and ask whatever your belief system is that you hold true within you to now cleanse and purge everything and say it's okay for me to be aligned with all that is best for me in the best way. Say, it is time for me to recharge my energy. It's time for me to realign myself, recalibrate myself, cleanse and purge my chakras, meridian, auric field, and prana. Okay, imagine everything going through your body. Source from God, universe, through that crown chakra, flowing through your prana, that tube of light, that chi, that energy, back into Gaia, earth, okay? And then it returns like a rooted tree, all the energy up through your body and prana and connecting back to source, closing the circuit. And that is a constant. So say it every day. I am balanced energy. I am cleansed energy. I am purged energy. I am safe from negative energy, whatever you say. But go to those sacred places, even the ley lines. Charge yourself, like places like Stonehenge. There's Casadega in Florida. There's all these places that have these grids that are high EMGs. If not, go walk through the forest, recharge your energy. If you like to be by the shore or the lake, whatever is your conduit, as I said last week, go to that place, that sacred space. And if you can't leave where you are, if you're incapacitated, create a sacred space around you. Fill it with love and light. If you have amulets or if you have crucifixes or whatever for your religious belief is, Star of David, whatever, the Kabbalah, anything that is your sacred place and space, create it around you, and that you can go to it and imagine yourself with this light coming around you. And as it's circling and circling and circling and circling and circling around you, it's going through you and around you. That is that chi energy. Bring yourself into alignment with positive energy, releasing the negative energy, letting it flow back into Gaia, and taking all the negative energy, purging and cleansing it, and releasing it back into the universe as something beautiful and positive. Then you do have the guidance of the angels with you. Every religion believes in angels, and these here, the archangels' energy is with you. And now here, Spirit is saying with number 7, Faerie Wishing Well. Again, we keep getting this. So again, like I said, when they're repeating these oracle cards, it's saying we're not doing the work yet, or some of us aren't doing it, and others are, but or maybe we're not doing it to the fullest potential. This is about manifestation, expectations. You hear that? Expectations and offerings. So with this card, we know 7 is that mystical number, but it's about taking control, that you're the boss, you're in charge. We see that you are holding on to this coin that you have earned or desired to come to you. And you've got some stacked up over here. Okay, so there's work in progress here. We're seeing some results for some of us. Others of us are still not seeing it. I'll address that separately. For those of you that are already seeing results coming to you, keep working at it. Keep manifesting this. Keep concentrating. You see how you're concentrating? Your thoughts are on what you want. Your eyes are on the prize. You're in a relaxed state here. Your wings are up, so you know you're getting all the electrical energy coming to you. Good for you. Wonderful. Beautiful. Keep up that work. See the word work in Capricorn. For long term, the work is you manifesting this. It's not about you killing your physical body to get what you want and being disappointed. This is about your mind saying, I love me, I deserve this, it's coming to me, and doing the work in your head and your speaking to bring it. Now, for those of us that maybe have not been seeing the results we want or none at all, replay, okay? Everything again, I know it gets monotonous to you, but you know what? Everything is going to be repeated to you until you get it. Saturn is not going to let you go to the next grade until you pass the grade you're in. So don't think you're going to get the results without doing the mental work, the emotional work, speaking it. So right now, while we have this Mercury retrograde, how about you take the advantage of this and go within? This is what you want to do on a retrograde, is be introspective. Start reflecting on where you're thinking and speaking. Start reflecting on what you're writing, okay? Start putting into words all the things you're changing about yourself, all the things you want for yourself. Grab a hold of one thing. If it's too hard for you to continue, you're like I got 5, 6, 7 things I want to think of, marriage, I want to come to me. Okay, you're having a hard time. How about you just work on one right now? Okay, just one. Work on the one, most important one. If you can't make up your mind, close your eyes, take in 3 deep cleansing breaths slowly and release them. And on the 3rd breath, as you're thinking in what is the most important or best thing to come to me now, and on the out breath, the thing that you hear in your head is inspired thought. That's the one. So work on that one. Now look at the emotions coming out in the fountain. So we know that it's something you do desire emotionally, and this is our beautiful green man of our elementals, okay, the earth realm. So concentrate, keep it close to your heart, whatever this is, your emotions, feel it. As you're thinking or speaking out loud of what it is that you want in your life right now, instead of trying to pretend how it's going to come to you, because you're limited to only what your mental thoughts will tell you is the way it'll come to you, why don't you let spirit take control and say, okay, it's okay for me to come to me now in the best way. Bam, now your angels, guides, and archangels are going to say, she tagged us in, he tagged us in. It's like the wrestling match. It's my turn. And me in my infinite wisdom will bring it to them in the best way, because you don't know how to manipulate the universe and rearrange everything the way spirit does to make everything come to you. Keep believing and wishing. Now, you can give up hope. You can give up. It's up to you. You have free will. And some of you obviously have given up because it didn't come to you fast enough. It's okay. We all do this. Some of us are greater at manifesting than others because we're in a state, a higher state of vibrational love. Not all of us have that love for ourselves or that support system around us to feel love. You know, that emotion, like you feel the love. That's that gasoline I told you on fire that makes the implosion to come to you. Many of us don't have that love around us every day. Many of us have negativity bombarding us in people, places, and things, or even our own thoughts. And that is what's blocking us from having what we want and the best outcome. And I understand it's difficult for many of us to concentrate. It's easier to be distracted. So how about just saying to Spirit, it's okay for you to align me now, or it's okay for you to help align me now. It's okay for you to help me balance my energy now. It's okay for me to have perfect concentration now. It's okay for me to have all that I desire and the best now. Give it to them to help you and leave yourself open to receive. You know, put your hands out. It's okay for all the best to come to me now. It's okay for my higher self, God, you know, whatever you call. It's okay for it all to come to me now. It's okay for the money to come to me now. It's okay for the true love of my life to come to me now. It's okay for my body to heal now. You know, whatever it is, open it, let it in, let it come to you, okay? And one by one, if you need to do it one by one, make your little pile, let it come to you. For those of you that have been accumulating already, beautiful, and remember to give thanks and praise, have your attitude of gratitude, okay? I have this Apache tear here, and that we know is what's going on here in the Americas, in the Dakotas. My thoughts, prayers, and wishes are out to everyone who's involved with this healing and helping our beautiful earth and these wonderful people. Please give them the energy to continue this long term. That is Saturn's energy, Capricorn's energy, and give them the recognition and the help and guidance that they need. You could send your thoughts and prayers and wishes out from your home wherever you are. That's how powerful a being you are. And send it out to bless everyone in our earth and manifest this beautiful healing in a peaceful way or whatever's the best way. Okay, so now our most potent times to set our intentions. Here we go. Okay, this is Eastern time, okay? Wherever you live, just adjust it. But on December 29, 2016 at 1:53 p.m. Eastern time, you could start your intentions, writing, speaking, saying, outside. Write it on paper, put it in a little pot of dirt with a seed and water it and nurture it, like, you know, emulate growing something until it bears fruit or flowers, okay? So you could do it from 1:53 p.m. on December 29th to 3:07 a.m. Eastern time, December 30th, adjust your time. And then if you missed it, there's another opportunity after the void, of course, of the moon to go 8:29 p.m. Eastern time on December 30th, 2016 until 1:53 a.m. Eastern time, December 31st, 2016. So I hope everyone has a beautiful new moon ritual. Remember to give thanks and praise as well as when you plant your seeds. Offer some libation or offering to God, the earth, you know, some wine or some brandy. Pour it into the earth with your prayers and wishes and thoughts for the universe, for the earth, for your community, for yourself. And again, thank you everyone who watches and sharing and helping me to grow. Happy New Year to everyone who celebrates. And as always, I wish you the best.